Sometimes it is a bit tricky to distinguish whether or not an artist is popular because they organically grew towards that popularity, or because a third party invested a lot of money towards making sure that this particular artist became very big. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with investing money towards an artist's career, but I do think it's important to realize that sometimes popularity occurs largely because of the money behind the artist, not necessarily because the artist organically grew towards that popularity. In this video, Randy Bachman of the Guess Who and BTO discusses how sometimes radio airplay is purchased for artists and various other things that happen behind the scenes. This interview of mine with Randy Bachman was conducted for my documentary, What is Classic Rock? If you want to see the full documentary, What is Classic Rock? The links are available below. This particular clip I'm going to show you now is previously unreleased footage. I have a lot more on my channel, so if you will like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe.
That's what they do now to manufacture these artists. You actually buy airtime. And if you're a management company, you've got the new Brittany Falufa, whatever her name is, and you think, well, let's invest $1 million. Our return on this will be triple. We'll get 3 million back. Or let's invest 2 and we'll get 6. Or let's invest 3 and we'll get 9 or 10. Because once you get that airplay going, the next single's much easier, and the public accepts it. And this is going to be a short ride of 18 months, and this person's gone. And then we'll get the next person. Radio exists to play commercials. That's why singles became so short. Radio was suddenly, wow, let's sell commercial time and let's play commercials. And if you want your record played, it's got to be under 3 minutes long, because then we get to play another commercial every 3 minutes. And if your song's 4.5 minutes long, in the day we're not playing 3 or 4 commercials. In the old days, it was so hard to get airplay that when pirate radio started in England, which was off of the coast of England in the channel, the English channel between France and England, where there was no recording, no FCC rights or broadcasting restrictions. They anchored this boat, this barge, out in the British Channel. It was called pirate radio. Mm-hmm. And they could play whatever they wanted. So they blatantly came out and said, we'll play your new record, and you have to pay us £1 a second to get your record played. That's how a lot of records broke. Pirate radio broke it, broke one of our records in the early Guess Who. And we got played in London on BBC, and then we got listed in the Billboard charts, the top 20 in the BBC Billboard charts. That was a big deal, that we had to buy that time for the airplay. Labels now, I've got some new artists that I'm trying to help out. The labels won't do anything. They say, do it yourself. Put up little 6-second clips on Vine, make them longer, and then refer to your YouTube. And once you build up a following of 300,000 views or something, then come and see us. So they want you to do all the work. They don't have any development money. And the way it is now with the internet, you almost don't need a record label. You just start your own website, you do your own YouTubes, you start playing gigs, you get a fan following, and then suddenly you're selling a couple of 100,000 or millions of records, and then a record label calls you saying, we want to take you around the world. And a record label says, oh great, let's spend $10 on this kid. And they give you a deal. But in the old days, you got an album, and the A&R guys actually came to your house where you rehearsed. They helped you pick the songs. They kind of had a sense where the market was going or what radio would play. And they picked your singles and put them out to radio stations, because your singles were basically a sample of what was on your album, of your musical style and your influences.
Whereas now it's more important just about the single, not even the album.
Now it's all singles. So, and the singles now are singles. When I was young, singles had a B-side. So you paid your $1, your 99 cents, you got 2 songs, right? Now you just get with the 1 song for the 1 download. So in a way, people are being cheated out of the joy of discovering a B-side. And so many B-sides turn into being the enduring song and the hit. The A song's just kind of missed. You know, you never know really what's going to be a hit. You just got to release what you think's your best or your most unusual track. I hope it catches somebody's ears.
If you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Everything on this channel is completely original. I'm the one doing all the videos and all the editing. So if you guys like what you see and you want to support me, the best way to do so is honestly just to subscribe. Thanks for watching.